See the aftermath from the London terror attack that has rocked the world.
Here on campus, find out the latest on a fatal crash.
And meet the UTC professor who's becoming an expert on our waterways.
I'm Emma Howland.
And I'm Shane Perry. Your news starts now. London suffered a terrible tragedy Monday. Police say Khalid Massoud drove his car down London Bridge, injuring multiple people. He crashed his car soon after and sprinted towards Parliament with a knife, stabbing multiple people on the way. After stabbing a police officer to death, he was shot and killed. 5 people, including the attacker, have died. Police shut most of the area surrounding Parliament down. People clamored to cover everything on social media and Periscope, showing support and condolences. ISIS allegedly is claiming responsibility, but it has not been confirmed as a terrorist attack just yet.
The investigation continues into why a local woman crashed her Jeep on campus. Repairs to Cardiac Hill and Heritage Plaza are now complete. Police investigators say 47-year-old Kimberly Payne drove her Jeep Wrangler up Campus Drive, then down the stairs of Cardiac Hill before the Jeep flipped at Heritage Plaza. She was pronounced dead at the scene. A passenger was injured. Repairs to Cardiac Hill and Heritage Plaza are now complete.
Registration is almost here for fall classes. It opens next week on March 31st. Remember, you can't register without a PIN code, and you have to meet with an advisor to get one.
Students and guests learn more about writer and philosopher C.S. Lewis. Lewis is best known for creating the worlds of Narnia and the Space Trilogy, but this year's edition of C.S. Lewis Lectured Series explored how Lewis understood the real world. Dr. John Stackhouse of Crandall University presented his lecture entitled Housework and Holy Communion, Books and Beer, The Fundamental Ethics of C.S. Lewis. In the lecture, Dr. Stackhouse painted a vivid portrait of Lewis's way of life as a Christian.
It assumes that Christians may go to dinner parties, and what's more, dinner parties given by pagans. Our Lord attends a wedding and provides miraculous wine, and under the aegis of his church, and in the most Christian ages, learning and the arts flourish. The solution of this paradox is, of course, well known to you. Whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all for the glory of God.
To hear more on the lecture, you could go to the YouTube channel for UTC TV Studios.
In our faculty feature, we find out more about Dr. Azad Hassan. He teaches geology and researches our waterways. Here's his story.
By training, I'm a geologist, and my research is mainly on the application of geospatial technology in environment and art science. The Department of Biology, Geology, and Environmental Science, so it is integrated with 3 different disciplines. I saw my research area has a good match here in all the classes that I teach. I like the area, Chattanooga area, so it all worked out. So I thought, well, this is the place where I want to be for a long time. I've just started my, second semester, and last semester I taught a couple of classes and started to work out my research space. So still in the process of setting up my lab, but good news is that I got my first graduate student, and he's fully supported. That is a very good thing that happened to me. And department, and I requested them, and he has a research fund and the teaching internship, so he's fully covered, so that's a good opportunity for me to do some good research. One of my research focus is in the water quality areas. So I did some research to study coastal and lake water quality using geospatial technology. I'm trying to initiate some collaboration with TDEC, Tennessee Department of Conservation. I already have had one meeting last semester, and here Dr. Mark Shore, he is a professor, so we are working closely together. His research also in water quality areas, so I'm trying to incorporate my expertise in geospatial science to enhance that part. And I think is going in the right direction. I would strongly encourage that person to consider it, strongly to come to UTC. The teacher-student ratio is pretty good here, so you can connect to students personally. The research facilities and the supports that we can have from Office of Research is remarkable. I submitted one research proposal when I moved here, and I had several meetings with the Office of Research people over phone just to help me out, because I'll be submitting the proposal when I will be here. So that was amazing. I told my department chair, and I'm really glad and to receive that kind of support from Office of Research. And it's still going on. And I think that is remarkable. And they're very inspiring, and somebody who wants to do research, I think we have that environment here.
So we sure had some crazy storms this week, huh?
I know. What's the weather like for this week?
I'll tell you. We had some severe storms sweep through the region earlier this week, leaving several residents of Hamilton County with storm damage and power outages. In some areas, golf ball-sized hail was reported to be falling. However, it doesn't look like we're going to be having any severe weather next week. It's the first weekend of the spring season, and we're going to be having a rainy weekend, so be sure to keep your umbrellas and raincoats handy. Temperatures will remain in the upper 60s to lower 70s, but showers and storms will move into the area Saturday and Sunday. A few showers might pop up Monday and Tuesday, but the rest of the week will be dry, with temperatures lingering in the mid to upper 60s.
The ladies' mock season came to an end last week, sadly. UTC fell to the 4-seed Louisville Cardinals in an 82-62 loss in the first round. Lakeland Bolden led the way for the Mocs with 16 points, followed by Queen Alfred with 15 on 71% shooting. The 2017 senior class exits with a 103-27 record for a 79% winning percentage. The Mocs finished the season winning their 4th straight SoCon title, finishing the year 21-11. In NBA news, the playoffs are just around the corner. 2 of the closer to home teams in the Hornets, Hawks, and Grizzlies are in playoff contention. The Grizzlies are currently 7th in the West, while the Hawks are in 5th. The Warriors and Cavs are respectively 1st in each conference, and Kevin Durant's return is on the horizon. March Madness also continued last night with several thrilling games. The 11-seeded Xavier upset tournament favorite and 2nd-seeded Arizona late, while Gonzaga and Oregon survived in the final moments. And Kansas steamrolled Purdue 98-66 for a trip to the Elite Eight. The action continues tonight with several thrilling games, including Kentucky versus UCLA, North Carolina Butler, and Florida Wisconsin. You can catch the games on the Turner family of networks starting at 7:30.
That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Check out our videos uploaded throughout the week to YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe.
We air in the UTC TV channel and Housing Channel 2.1. So tune in and have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.